In this video tutorial, we're going to take a look at WeVideo. It's the best way to create, edit, and disseminate online video capture, production, and like I said, sharing of video, personal video, promotional video, whatever you can imagine, you can do with WeVideo. It's a fantastic product, available as you can see for schools right here. You can even go to the education piece down here and learn more about how you can sign up with a school. Even better than that though is when you go to the login, top right corner of WeVideo.com, you're going to notice right away you can log in with Facebook, which is fine. But Google Plus, if you're a Google Apps for Education School, is an even better way to sign in. You can certainly go down and actually create a new username and password with the sign up button, and then just use those credentials to log in as well. You may have noticed back on the home page, you don't even have to be on the web. There's actually the ability to use your smartphone of just about any flavor or variety, as long as it's Android or iOS, Apple product. You can basically work with WeVideo on the move, anywhere, anytime, whether it's online here or on a mobile device. So I'm going to go back to logging in here, and I'm going to log in with my Google account. Just logs me straight in here. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go back to my Google Drive here for a second and show you how you can also link up WeVideo with your Google Drive by connecting more apps here. And you'll notice down here at the end, even though it's a little bit different icon than what you see in some other places, WeVideo is directly linked with my Google Drive, which means that when I video tape something or record something, or when I create something in WeVideo, the actual files that are being created are held out here in the cloud instead of on my local device, which is another gigantic bonus of WeVideo. So here I am now. I logged in, and you can see all the videos that I've created in the past. But I'm actually going to go to create a new video here. Up along the top it says media, upload, and account. Account is just your account information where you can change passwords, all that good stuff. Right here, upload is where you can upload large file types. But you can even do that from many other places. But this is just a simple, quick way to upload stuff. Media is anything you've already added. That's your media library, whether it's a photo, music, or videos that already exist are going to be in that media folder for you to use with just about any project, anytime. We are on projects right now. I'm going to hit create new video. Loads, and depending on your internet connection, this may take a short while or almost no time at all. To, if you've got a dial-up, which I sure hope you don't, it may take a little bit before you can actually get your project to start loading. That was just a little tiny commercial, but here you can see I have a couple of things that automatically populates this little video clip that I've created before in here, and I can record right here, or I can upload new media. Just like I promised, you can upload just about any time. I can come in here to my photos, see any of the photos that are already in my media store here. I can go into the audio piece here. Then next to that is transition. So once I put in a couple of items down here in the track or in the timeline below, you can create transitions and do all types of other things. You can put in text bubbles or little speech or subtitles, all kinds of things into your videos at just about any time. And then finally there's an effects section here, or panel, where you can make or superimpose some different cute little art deco effects or some sort of vignette effect over the top of a video or a picture pretty much at any time. I'm going to go back to this video here for just 1 second. I'm going to take this ugly portrait and little vignette video of me and drop it in here in the timeline below. I don't know if you caught that or not, but right down here is the timeline. And down in the timeline, you're actually going to be able to see there are a couple of things down here, and I'll show you the expanded timeline here in just 1 second. But you can automatically see that my video plays for about 15 seconds. My preview window is up here in the corner. I can press play.
Just like this.
There we go. So that's me talking about me in the corner. And now if I go to pictures up here, I can drag and drop something like this little photo down here. And you can see I can slide it around just about anywhere I want. And if I hover over the top of this, it pushes my first track down into my second track, which is the beautiful part of WeVideo. It isn't just the timeline piece. You actually have layered tracks where you can put images over the top of video like this. So now you can see with this little scrub handle, if I pull this scrub handle, you can see the video of me, and then the picture comes after. Or I could actually drag an image down like this, CRP schools right here. I could drag this image down here, and I'm going to superimpose that over the top of those two. And so now actually it goes from picture of me to CRP, and you can even see the video of me still in the background, back to the image, so you can see that's literally layered one over the top. That's a very important concept in video production, and it's a very important concept for students and teachers as they're creating, mixing and matching things. Down here, once things are dragged and dropped down here, there's a button right here that says timeline settings. I can click on that. I can say show clip volume, show clip opacity if I want to, and now this is genius because I can drag this opacity down right here, or the volume down, and actually as you're moving through this, do you see how that picture starts out fully opaque, and I drag the opacity down and it's just going to fade out. So it's a manual fade piece, and you can just drag it around. You can also drag and drop or drag audio mixes around as well, which is really, really nice. Over here you probably notice that as I hover over each of these timelines, I'm also given the ability to delete that timeline. As I click on each of the objects here, it gives me some different options. I can edit this option. I don't know if you can see that tiny, tiny little pencil in there. Edit the selected clip. I can delete that selected clip also, but I'm going to go to edit for 1 second. Click on it. Now you can see I can rotate it, I can flip it, I can fit it. I can do a couple of things with that video, including now up here, you'll notice my panel settings have changed. I can mess with the color and brightness. I can add an effect just to that particular clip, not to the whole timeline, just to that particular clip. I can also mess around with the audio piece, like we were talking about before. I can even do a fade in, fade out, or mute it, mess with it almost however you want. Down here is this little timeline scrubber where I can decide to zoom in and out of my timeline. I can also expand this to full screen if I want to. I'm going to drag this down just a little bit so that you guys are actually able to see what I'm seeing here, hopefully. And as you see, I can scroll, well, hopefully in this video. There we go. I'm trying to scroll down. You see that there's 3 or 4 video pieces right here. And actually, I'm going to pause this so that I can fix this up a little bit better and show you. All right, so I'm just going to scroll down here a little bit so you can see the rest of these tracks. Well, let me zoom back out just a tiny bit again, because now you can see I just accidentally left that. So this is a great option for me to just show you for 1 second. I'm back at that dashboard section where I can create a new video, but here's the video I was just working on. It's untitled. I'm going to go back in and edit it from here when you hover over it, and I should be right back to where I was with my timeline piece, being able to drag and drop things in. There we go. I'm zoomed way in, but you get the idea. I'll zoom out just a tiny bit. But the tracks that I was trying to show you earlier, if you just pull this down, and if you're on full screen, you're going to be able to see it anyways. Here's my music track now that has nothing in it, but I even have an audio track where I can record over the top of what I'm doing, like a voiceover piece or an audio piece, which brings me back to there's another button up here at the top that says record, because I'm actually able to record not just my voice, but I can instantly record myself in video form to dump right onto this website to use with WeVideo. Before we get to that piece though, I want to show you up here at the time, or up at the top, you can do a storyboard view, which is great for like the preschool, kindergarten, up through 3rd grade kind of concept, where it's just drag and drop, things just fit into the little slots, their little components in the storyboard view. Timeline simple, and then there's the timeline advanced. Basically, anytime you're going to try and do any kind of real editing, you want to go with that timeline advanced, because here I am now with the timeline advanced. You're going to see I have a couple more options. I have my audio automatically set over here. I can go ahead and lock this track. I can solo it, which means I can view just that track if I want to. So this just gives you all of your editing capabilities, and in most cases that's really what you want to use. I am going to now show you how to record though by clicking on the record button. You may have to tell this contraption, this website, this software, yes, you can access my computer, allow it to activate Flash player settings, close this, and once you're done, you should see a video frame show up of yourself right in the middle right here. You should see a little audio decibel meter that will bounce up and down. You press the giant record button and it counts down for you, and it will play back or record whatever it is that you wanted to record, and you should be golden from there, and it will drop in something like this silly little video that I took just a little bit earlier. I'm now going to go to and show you the music piece. Right, well, you already saw the image piece here. So you can upload more media here, any files from any photo, just about anywhere. And when I click on upload media, I do want to showcase one thing. You can pull things in from Google Drive, from your Instagram, from your Flickr, your Facebook, Box, just about anywhere, but you can also just browse your computer. I'm going to go back now to this, edit this production one last time. By the way, the reason why it didn't show my video from just a few seconds ago is because I did not allow it in this little banner up here. I don't know if you see that or not, right there. Now that I allowed it, if I went back to the record button, it would show my video. I'd be able to do it, no problem. Here's that upload piece. The themes, if you want to just start with a quick theme and be able to do whatever you want to that theme after you're done. This is just a quick and simple way to get started based on like a template that they already have, Icy Blast, Jazz Club. I think you get the idea. And I'm going to back up and say no theme, let's just use this. And I'm going to go to the music section now. The music section is pretty nice because it does have, see these right here, project media, action, and the action and the party, the drama, the atmosphere are all pre-populated for you by WeVideo. So you can pick trance and you can pull that down and put that right in the audio track down here at the bottom. There we go. Put that in, and now it's going to play underneath the video and underneath those images that I already placed in there, and you're good to go, ready to rock and roll. You can even edit or delete this at any time. You can add those text bubbles, speech bubbles, and subtitles at any time you want. You can put those transitions in between images or in between videos and images, however you see fit. Doesn't really matter. So the transitions, for instance, you can see I have two tiny little, I've got my video and my picture right here. I'm going to put a flip transition right in between them by dragging it down on top of those and dropping it in there. And now I have that transition piece in. I can add effects pretty much anywhere I want. And when I'm completely done and I'm satisfied, I hit the publish button, because as of right now it's just a project file. But we're going to make Joe's video 2. I'm going to hit yes. And now it's going to say, are you sure you want to publish it right now? And I might want to take a look at my resolution settings. Unfortunately, the only one that you can do without paying a little extra money for, unless you have an upgraded account, is this first one, which is what we call it. It has a bumper. Essentially, it's going to play optimized for Android style phones or smaller viewers. So you can put it on a website still, you just can't expand it, and you can't expect to watch it on a full HD television in crystal clear resolution. It's just going to be a little bit smaller. Big deal. It's still great educationally. You can spend the 99 cents or the $1.99 if you want to, or upgrade your account. You can also, this is fantastic, decide to publish straight to, I don't know if you saw that I pressed this publish to, and now you can link it up. You can obviously publish it to the WeVideo website, but you can link up your YouTube account. So if you have a Google account, you already have YouTube, you could choose that one and it will upload straight to YouTube, and you can use it from YouTube however you would like. You can also link it with your Vimeo, your Dropbox, or straight to your Google Drive account. And you saw that I already had that connected when I was back in Drive back here. And so now if I pick this Google Drive piece right here and I publish it to Google Drive instead of WeVideo, after I publish it, the finished product is going to dump straight into my Google Drive, which then I can share with students, parents, or share it however I want out of there. And I can still set it to private if I want to. Publish it now. Now anybody with the link will still be able to see it, but it's just private, not listed on WeVideo. It's going to run through this process. It says next steps. Okay, you're ready to go. It's going to email me when it's ready. Now it's going to crunch all that information. You can see it's processing in the background. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It's going to take a little while to finish up. When it's completely done, it's going to send me an email back to my email account saying, hey, your WeVideo production piece is correct, or not just correct, it's finished and it's ready to go. And in this case, it's going to be in my Google Drive. I'm going to get an email with a link that shows me straight to my finished product, which I can email out to people, send to people, share with anybody I want in any way that I want. The last final component of all of this has to do with going back to WeVideo. I'm going to come down to my untitled project right here, and I want to just show you one really fantastic thing. If I want to, I can invite friends straight to a certain project to continue working on this project with me. So I'm actually able to collaborate and work on projects with other people. So I could begin the process, someone else can finish it online, and we could publish it together when we're done. It's absolutely fantastic. WeVideo is a stand-up Wonderful, wonderful tool, and it's just easy to use, easy to work with, and easy to collaborate on. End of story.